We're gonna see. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup brush review. I have some more Jessup Beauty makeup brushes. This is a set of 25 natural synthetic makeup brushes. So I'm going to be trying these out and telling you my thoughts on them. I've already washed them just because I don't want to put makeup brushes from who knows where on my face. So I've already washed these, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this video. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. I'm just gonna fly by this. I actually really need to get my eyebrows done. And I was saying on my Instagram story that I'm waiting to get my eyebrows done because the lady that does my eyebrows is like 4 hours away, like where I'm from. So I have to drive to her. So I'm waiting to get my eyebrows done. I just wanted them to grow in. So we got crazy eyebrows right now. So I'm just trying to work with what I got. And then I should be getting them done in the next like couple weeks or so. So they look a little cray cray. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this cream shader brush. It's the number 233, and I'm going in with this because it's flat to carve out my eyebrows. That's just the type of brush I like to use to carve out my eyebrows. And it's called a cream shader brush, but I'm gonna use it for what I wanna use it for. I'm just gonna be using these brushes in a way that would just fit into my routine. Like, I'm not going to alter anything. You know, like I just like to do my makeup a certain way, and if the brush fits, the shape of the brush fits the way I like, then that's what I'm going to be using it for. Okay, that was nice. I like when they're super flat. It's a little bit thicker than I usually would like, but I mean, it's flat and precise enough for me to do this. But I mean, it's flat, it's straight, it's okay. And I just really like when it's flat and the edges of it is even, so that when I carve out my eyebrows, it goes where I want it to, and it doesn't make, you know, make the process more messy. So, especially right now too, because my eyebrows need to be done. So I've been on this thing where I want to get a concealer that's just a tad bit lighter without it being yellow, or just looking like ashy. I want to go for like the brighter under eye kind of effect, but I don't want to look yellow, and I also don't want to look ashy. So that is something that I've been looking for recently, but I'm still using the same makeup routine that was in my recent favorite makeup. I like current favorite makeup or whatever. Still same makeup. So if you are interested in that video, check that video out. Oh yeah. And now I'm going in with this Petite eye blender, and I'm just actually, you know what, I'm gonna actually let this sit for a second and not blend it out all the way, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with this 223 Petite eye blender to blend out underneath my eyes. But while I'm waiting for that to dry down, I'm gonna go ahead and like prime my eyelids. Oh, they got tight. Oh my. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with that Petite eye blender brush to blend out underneath my eyes, because I still want it to be like precise, but I don't want it to be like really harsh, like have a harsh line under my eyebrow. Okay. Okay. That was pleasant. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing my eyeshadow. Okay, so I see there's like one random little uneven like hair right there, like sticking out all tall like that. I'm just take it out. Didn't like that. Okay. Let's see. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm just going to set my eyeshadow primer just so that it's just a smooth like base to glide on. I don't want it to be like catching all weird. Okay, so now I'm gonna start doing my eyeshadow. I'm going in with this 227 Luxe Soft Definer. I'm just gonna go in at the top, make my crease above. I'm always trying to like find new makeup looks to get out of my comfort zone, so I'm always like recently like playing around with different colors in my eyeshadow palettes just so that I can just venture out. I'm such a creature of habit. Like when I get a good routine that works, it's like hard to get out of it because I know that it's gonna look good. So right now I'm just going with the flow. I'm gonna go in with a bit of a more like dark reddish, like cranberry looking shade on my lid below it. The brush is nice though, besides that little hair. I didn't really like that, but it seems to be alright. Like this brush. Like the shape. It's a little bit big for maybe what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in with this 228 crease brush. Okay, yeah. This is just a little bit more precise. Uh-oh. Not them shedding. They're shedding a little bit. They're falling out a little bit. And I have another set of Jessup Beauty brushes. You guys can see that review as well. And those do not shed. It hasn't shed at all, not one bit, ever. Oh wow, it's just like falling out. Yeah, that one doesn't shed. It's not crazy though, but it definitely shed. Maybe like, you know, after a little bit of using it, it won't, but if it continues to shed, something needs to be done about that. But so far so good. It ain't too bad. Now what's really gonna bother me is if, we'll see though, like when I start to use like wet products and like liquid products and it starts to shed and it's like in my foundation or something, yeah, that's kind of gonna be annoying, but it's dry right now, so we'll see what happens when we get to the face brushes. Especially like with face brushes, it's definitely not supposed to shed because they're usually like a liquid, like buffer brush is more dense, so I feel like it might not shed as much just because it's supposed to be more like tightly compact, like a buffer brush. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that 228 crease brush just to get a little bit more precise in there. This side is a little bit more intense. I would be scared on this side. Let's see. I'm gonna go in with I'm gonna go in with this soft crease brush. This is 221. I'm gonna go in, maybe make this part a little bit. Maybe this is the wrong brush for that. Yeah, a blending brush. That's a little bit more fluffy, maybe. I'm gonna go in with this 228 crease brush again. And like make the corner just a little bit more defined and deeper. Cute. So this is a smoky shader brush. It also has like another little hair like poking up at the top. It's like, should I cut it or pull it out? Like, I'm just gonna pull it out. It's coming out. Yeah, these are shedding a little bit. I'm trying to find a brush that I feel like would be kind of flat to like go into the corner of my eye with a lighter color. Maybe this is just like really small. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the face makeup and the face brushes to see if they're going to shed with like a dense brush. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one. This is a 104 buffer brush. Just wanna get it all in my brush so that it evenly goes on. Okay, it's not shedding. That's good. And it's really soft. They're all very soft. Yeah, these are not shedding. So that's a good thing. Okay, now so I'm gonna go back in with some concealer to like clean up my eyeshadow as well as my under eye. Like, I really like this concealer and I really like the color and the formula. But I just want to kind of experiment with maybe like a brighter under eye, because when this dries down, it's pretty much my skin color, honestly, like after it dries down. But I will say when I powder, it kind of gives like a little bit more of a brightening effect. So I don't want to go too light if my powder already kind of does that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer with this 142 concealer buffer brush. This is a nice brush. It's pretty dense. I feel like I'm just used to like a bigger, flatter, I guess, concealer brush that I've been using, but at the same time, I like this as well because I can really get like in this corner and like this corner here. So actually, this is a really nice brush. And it's not so fluffy where I lose control around here, because I like to keep like that sharp, clean line. It's not shedding, which is important as well because I don't want to be picking out hairs from under my eye. And recently I've been liking to use a brush to blend out my concealer over like a beauty blender, and as well as my finger. But I mean, I like using my finger too, which I probably actually will do. I'm gonna pat this out with my finger. Okay, so I already powdered under my eye, and I'm gonna go in and powder the rest of my face to set my foundation. And I'm gonna be using this 106 powder brush. If this sheds, okay, it doesn't look to be shedding right now. So that is a good sign. This is not dense at all, but I don't necessarily want it to be dense. I'm not necessarily looking for coverage per se from this powder. But if you are looking for coverage from this powder brush, probably not. It's not as dense. It's actually very fluffy. So I think it's cool for setting stuff. Okay, so I've powdered my face with the powder brush, and now I'm gonna go in with this 101 face definer brush. This is the type of brush that I really like. It's not shedding. Oh, was it a shed hair? No, it's cool. So it's not shedding. We're all right. I think that might have been a hair. That might have been one hair that came out of this. But it's not, they're not shedding crazy. But you know, I'll literally lose like one hair out of the brush like so far. But if they continue to shed, that's gonna be annoying. But they're really not shedding that bad, to be honest. I lost like one hair. But this is a face definer brush. I'm gonna go in, uh-oh, another hair. I feel like maybe it's because it's the first time. So we'll see, but they're kind of shedding a little bit. Yeah, the other ones didn't do that. But this is a 101 face definer brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my powder bronzer with this. I like these kind of brushes because they are fluffy enough not to be too dense to give me like too much coverage to bronze my face. I like it to be like more diffused but still like accurate, so it's not like bronzer everywhere. And then yeah, so I think that this is gonna be cool. Oh, I lost another hair. We're gonna see. I do like that they're white. I can kind of see how much product is like on there. Hopefully they don't stain though. Especially the handle too. I don't want the handles to be stained. Uh-oh. I got another hair that came off. I don't like that. Oh, there's one in there. Yeah, that's annoying. I mean, they still perform well, but who wants their brushes to be shedding? I hope they don't continue to shed. I just feel like maybe it's just because it's my first time really using them. But we'll have to see, honestly, eventually, if they do end up continuing to shed. The other ones did not shed, like at all. They still don't shed. And they're my favorite makeup brushes. Oh my gosh, I got another one. That is annoying. Another one. Oh my gosh, another one. Yeah, these shed. This one is shedding more than the other ones. When I'm saying like, oh my God, the brush is falling apart. No, it's not. It's not falling apart, but they're definitely shedding. That was a little bit annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this 231 Petite Crease Brush to put bronzer along my nose so it's not super flat. I feel like this might be too tiny for that though. But we'll see. Like it's too dense and small. Yeah, it's kind of too dense and small. I might just put it there and then blend it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back in with this 221 soft crease brush to kind of blend this out. It's not super harsh or anything like that. Okay, I'm done, so I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes and put my mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. So I went ahead and just put some earrings on and my lip, took my little headband off. You know, it kind of gives the vibe. So yeah, I think that these brushes, I think that they are nice. I like the shape of them. I like the density. I like how fluffy they are when they need to be, or how dense they are when they need to be. And I think like the shapes and everything are great. I do like the color. It didn't seem to be getting dirty like super easily, but oh, here's one. Has some makeup on it, but it doesn't seem to be staining the, that was a dog, okay, but it doesn't seem to be staining the brush handle, so that's good. But the only thing I would say that I don't like about these is that it's shedding. Like, they weren't shedding crazy, but this one in particular was shedding a lot. This face definer, it was shedding more than any of the other ones that shed. So the other ones that shed only came like one hair came out, but these, well, this one had, you know, a good number of hairs that came out. Will I say that it was shedding way, like, you know, like it was just like falling apart? No, but I will say that that is annoying. But yeah, so we'll just have to see, honestly, like what is gonna happen with these brushes. And if you are keeping up with my vlog content, I will definitely be mentioning these, because I think that this is a case where I'm going to have to see what happens over time with these brushes. But outside of it shedding, I think that these are really nice brushes, especially for the price point. Now, do I like them better than the other brushes that I have? No. The other brushes, the other Jessup Beauty brush set that I have, I like it way more than these brushes. There's more brushes in this brush set, but I like those brushes better. I'm just gonna be honest. They didn't shed at all on me, and I love the handle. I think they look nice and they work well, and there's no shedding at all. This this 101 face definer brush really shed a lot, and this brush is like really important to me just because the shape of this brush is perfect for bronzer, but its shedding is not the business. So yeah, didn't really like that, but I do like the shape. Yeah, this was a really nice foundation buffer brush. This was really nice. And yeah, everything else was pretty pleasant. So would I say that these are awful brushes? No, but I think that the other ones are better. But I will say that we're gonna just have to see. And I will keep you posted on my vlogs about these brushes. So do keep up with my vlogs, because I will be mentioning these, because I'm gonna continue to use them to see if they do shed. But yeah, I overall did like the brushes. If I'm going to tell you to pick one of the sets, I'm going to tell you to pick the other set, because they're just better. I use them every day. Well, every time I wear my makeup, and they're my favorite brushes. Like, I really like Real Techniques brushes, and I feel like I like the other set of these Jessup Beauty brushes even better than my Real Techniques brushes. So yeah, but Jessup Beauty is a really great brand, so you know, we gonna give her a pass. We gonna see if she keeps shedding. That's what we gonna see. But yeah, so if you did enjoy this review, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and make sure to keep up with my vlogs so that you know what I think of these brushes as time goes on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.